Welcome back to That Stupid Podcast. It is June 10th, 2014, and Tuesday's, well, it's Game Changer Day.
Game Changer Day, it's my time to shine, cause I'ma show you the very best, like no one ever was. And changing games is my real test. To play them is my cause. Pokemon! Okay, sorry, it's Game Changer.
So yesterday you did a live stream.
I did a live stream, and we're gonna do some wrap ups for that. But we wanted to live stream.
But I actually want to talk about a massive update. We already mentioned this a couple weeks ago to the game Defiance,
where they went free to play, which means it's now crap
as of June 6th, and it's a little buggy. You know, I mean, I've been playing it this last couple weeks, and since June 6th, the update.
I'm sorry. You've been playing this for a couple weeks. You must mean straight, right? We need to talk about your Defiance time. How much time have you put into Defiance
Are we
recently?
talking in Toto or in
totes?
the last...
I'm talking totes. I'm talking the whole totes. Since the new expansion came out, and you said, oh, I'm just gonna play a little bit. I'm just gonna play a little bit. How many hours you put into that?
335.
335 hours, people. So clearly there is no lack of content.
That's not the total number though. That's
That's just from the expansion. Is that correct?
Yeah.
335 hours. Now, how many weeks has this been?
I don't know.
Yeah, like 3 weeks. It's been out for like 3 weeks.
I don't want to talk.
So there's like 100 hours there each week.
I don't want to talk about.
Well,
I haven't slept in the last 3 weeks. Leave me alone.
The good news here is that it's completely fucking broken. You want to talk about that? I'll leave the floor to you, Mr. 335 hours.
So,
This is why we don't get show notes done on time.
This week it kind of was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost afraid to talk about my big number now.
If you were to look at days played?
I don't have to look. I bought the game on Steam. Steam does a real nice job of telling you exactly how many hours you've used, because they like to rub your face in it.
They want you to feel proud of all the time you've completely wasted.
4,312 hours.
I'm gonna.
Uh-oh, he's doing math.
I'm not doing math. I'm gonna open a calculator. That's super easy. Continue to talk. Don't listen to me.
Yeah. I was a big fan of the game when it came out.
4,300
and change. Just do 4,300.
Okay, that's ridiculous. I will.
It is ridiculous. So, just a couple quick things about the game. I've been playing this a little more than a year, about 18 months now, I guess. And that many hours is with.
You've been playing for 179 days. That's half a year.
I know, and I took half a year off. I don't want to talk about it.
The struggle is real, folks.
The struggle's very real. My ego rating, to your point, in the last 300 hours, I took my ego rating from like, was it 3,200? Is that what I told you it was?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yes.
It's now at 4,380.
What's the max? 5,000?
Well, they've capped the max. It's gone now. So you can go above 5,000. I saw a couple of people like 5,007 this week. My push is to 5,000 because I can't play any of the expert difficulty like MMO cooperative maps, and I need to do those for daily quests. So I've been like grinding the last couple weeks.
That is the worst. That is what I don't like about MMOs. And I am not an MMO player anymore. I hate grind.
I'm going to say this about Defiance. Its grinding is actually fun.
Well, yeah, because you get to shoot stuff.
Well, you get to do that in like World of Warcraft too, but its grinding is very dull.
As somebody who played straight up vanilla WoW and played so many characters up and finally just gave up after Cataclysm and quit.
Yeah. I'll play it again this winter when
I won't.
Expansion. I will.
I am completely off the MMO addiction. Yeah. Maybe that's what we should just take a day and have an episode and talk about our MMO problems.
We could do that.
Trials and tribulations.
Easily do that. But so Defiance, a couple things I did want to say positively about it first. As I mentioned, the grinding it can be fun. One of the big changes earlier this year is the way they used to be able to redo missions. You had to reset the entire mission line for the entire game. Now you don't. You can replay any part of any mission that you want. That's a big deal.
Do you just go to the NPC, or can you just
go to the NPC, you say, I want to do that mission again, and they're all over the map. You just go to the star, basically.
That's awesome.
If it's an exclamation point, that's a new mission you've never played. If it's a star, it's a mission you've already completed.
A lot of MMOs need to be picking that up.
Dude, seriously. And
because I'm liking what they're putting down.
Yeah, I mean if you could do that in WoW, there are so many old quests that I would love to go redo.
And there's a lot of quests that you just can't do anymore. Period at all.
Right,
in WoW
they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Just gone. So that's one big thing. Some of the other changes that are not so good. So free to play. The biggest problem with free to play, and I posted as the show, you probably guys have probably saw it. Well, I wasn't going to talk about that, and it's actually not. Okay. You don't have to pay to win in this game, although I will talk a little bit about their pay-to-play strategy.
Yeah.
The problem is they didn't anticipate, and I don't know why they didn't anticipate this. The show's coming back June 19th.
Yep.
So
season 2, right?
Season 2. So we're already starting to hype this game again. There's expansions that are coming out. There's some. Now I already have all access to the expansions because I bought the season pass when I bought the original game. I mean, I'm one of the guys who paid $100 for this game because I bought the deluxe version.
But you feel great right now, don't you?
I bought the deluxe version of the game. Well, I'm going to tell you what perks we got
Buyer's
for that.
remorse,
Yeah.
curses.
Yeah, and that's $10 now, and now it's free. Well, they didn't have capacity. As soon as it went free to play, everybody jumped on because Steam advertised it. Tryon has announced their own new platform to kind of compete with Steam. Like, why do you people do this?
Actually,
EA did that with Origin.
Well,
Tryon calls theirs
doing
Glyph.
Yeah.
And here's the problem I have with it. EA, at least, this is one thing EA's done right.
Don't say Origin, because that is garbage.
No, with Origin. One thing they did right inside of Origin, and that is if you already have a game installed, it will find that. And just let you,
Yeah, but you can import it into Steam. I mean, you can even have Steam scan for them now.
Steam can too. I'm talking about Glyph.
Oh.
Theirs doesn't do that. So I installed Glyph just to see what it was about. It didn't know I had Defiance installed. It wanted to download it again. That's a 14 gig install.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
nope, delete.
excessive.
Goodbye. I'll play this out of Steam. Thank you very much. Toodaloo.
I just play everything out of Steam if I'm playing on PC.
So do I.
anyways.
But there was one game I bought. I had to download Origin for, and I think it was like
Alice. It was. I can guarantee it was Alice because we've talked about this.
So, but it found my Need for Speed World game.
Because it was also an EA product.
Yeah, because it was an EA product. And it just, you've got this installed. Here it is. So you need to work on that trying. They didn't have capacity. Server crash. I mean, literally, this whole... Up until about Thursday...
it was just broke.
It was just broke. I mean, you'd be on 10 minutes and the server would bounce.
Which, to be fair, with a game going free-to-play and launching a new crazy, huge update...
But they had the same problem when Rift went free-to-play. The same thing happened.
Now, we talked about this earlier this week, and I'm going to say the same thing that I said then. They're doing it because they're going to get a ton of bad press about it now, which any press is still great press. Then what's going to happen is when they go fix it all, like, and then people they'll only talk about how awesome it is now that it's fixed.
I'm going to remind you how much it sucked. I'm just saying, because I don't know. I mean, I'm going to put a challenge out there. I want anyone to tell me if you put more hours in this game than I have. I'm going to assume that the answer is no.
I'm going to assume the answer is also no, because you're a pretty hardcore MMO on this thing.
This is how I play games. We've had this discussion. You tend to play like a lot of games at once. I tend to focus on like one at a time.
Yeah.
Now, I play other things. I play Simpsons on this, and I play the Shakes and Fidget, and I'll play a couple other games, but those are all side detractors when I'm multitasking. When it comes to gaming, now when I stop Defiance, it'll be to play... I'll go back to Diablo 3 for a little while, and I'll play the hell out of that. And then when WoW's expansion comes out, I'll...
Well, that's another thing. Not only that, but when you sit down to play games, you sit down for large chunks at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Now, I prefer to do it in large chunks, but I'm comfortable with sitting down, playing 2 hours, getting up, and going to do something else.
Oh, no,
and it's taken me a long time to get to that point now, but for you, you're like, I'm in. I'm fully 10 hours committed to this thing today.
And that is why I literally, it's funny, you and I were talking about, so you're doing, speaking of Game Changer, you're gonna sit for 24 hours for the
October 25th
for the betterment of humanity. He's gonna take one for the team and play game
for charity.
And what did I say to you? I could never do that. I've totally done that like 4 times this week.
I don't think that I have ever actually played 24 hours worth of video games.
I played 48 once.
It would be in over 10 years.
Oh, mine's been at least that long too, admittedly. Fragfest 2002, actually, in Kingsport, Tennessee.
I will tell you guys right now, October 25th, we're going to live stream it. I don't know if you're going to let me borrow the camera for that or what we're going to do. We'll figure something out.
It'll be live streamed.
We're going to live stream it. I'm going to be on camera for 24 hours.
Yeah.
We're going to do a beginning there. I'm going to cap off all the activities. We'll go over the games list, things like that. And by the end of it, you're literally just going to be able to watch me go mad. I'm going to go... Probably, I'm gonna be a little physically ill. Probably,
you might have to see. You might
crazy.
See people coming in to check on him, making sure that he's.
Somebody's going to bring me food. So I mean, You guys get to watch all that, but it's for kids. It's for the East Tennessee's Children's Hospital.
It's a great charity.
Great charity. We've got one donation already, and I appreciate that. It was a donation of $25.
Nice.
The goal is to get to 500. It is the average cost of a console, a next-gen console. They're not going to use it to buy a next-gen console, but it will go to help kids, kids with cancer and horrible other terrible life-altering diseases. So we're just kind of putting money in there research-wise for the kids, and I think it's a good thing to do. I really do appreciate this charity, and I know how it functions. I know it's not...
No, it's a very good charity.
It's legit, yeah.
Well, I think that's enough for now, because I could talk about the fines, but you're right.